Alright, this is the Ignitor II system from Pertronix, and it's on a 4009 distributor. Pretty easy install. Pull out the old plate, points, condenser, etc. Drop in the new supply plate, a couple of bolts, and it's installed. I did have the 4149 distributor, which of course worked just fine as well after new cap and rotor and points and what have you. The Ignitor II does not fit in the smaller, the 4149 distributor, so I had to get the larger distributor, which ended up working out well because I can throw that on board the boat. It's pretty much all in one piece, ready to go. I know that if this igniter breaks down, I can just drop in the distributor, the old distributor, and go back to running. So even in the boat, changing out the igniter, if you use the same distributor, probably not too difficult. It is kind of nice having the second distributor though, and just being able to stab it in and go. This is a different rotor than what normally everybody uses. This is and it needs a new cap as well. We'll look at that in a second. But this one, pretty easily sourced. O'Reilly has it. Borg Warner part. Napa has it. Pretty cheap, typical price on that. This is the required distributor cap. Both Napa and O'Reilly carry it. I don't really like the size of it and the layout. May have to do some finagling to get it to time in a little bit better. There's just not a whole lot of room. Probably enough for most situations, but it's pretty well stuck in there where it is. Like I said, O'Reilly and Napa have them. O'Reilly part numbers are C205 and D181, and Napa is AL155 and AL150. I did talk to Pertronix support about this. Definitely they are required. The more common rotor and cap that we find on the 4009 doesn't work. I don't know why, but that's what they called for. And other than that, pretty standard and works just fine. It's got a few upgrades from the Ignitor I. It has a key on protection, so if you leave the key on, you won't burn up the unit. That apparently was a common complaint on the first one. And also it has if the wiring's bad, or I think some overvolt protection, things of that nature. So should be a more robust unit than the Ignitor I, and otherwise it has pretty much the same features. So like I said, pretty standard install. Nothing to it other than tracking down the right part numbers. The Pertronix instructions gave some old Prestolite numbers that just didn't cross very well, but like I said, I talked to them and got some newer alternative ones. Other than that, it seems to run just fine.